Today we'll be checking out the Magento 2 platform-based web store's multi-level marketing plugin. And basically this particular plugin allows the admin to add a binary MLM system to the online store itself. And using this system, the admin can get a sponsor that two different customers can use to become a sponsor. Apart from that, once the admin accepts the customer's request for becoming a sponsor, the customer will also get the sponsor ID that can then be used, and that and two more customers can use to become a sponsor there. And apart from that, the admin can also set up the commission rates for the sponsors. So we'll just be checking out the particular plugin workflow. We'll see how the multi-level marketing works for the Magento 2 platform-based web stores. And before we proceed further, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do give it a thumbs up. Now, the very first thing that I want to show you is how would a user at the storefront would be able to create a sponsor account. So for that, what he'll have to do is he'll just tap here on the create an account link in the header, and that will bring up the section to create a new lab account. Here he'll have to enter his first name, last name, and choose this option. So for this checkbox, you'll have to check this: I want to become a sponsor. And then you'll have to enter the sponsor reference ID. You can access it from any other customer who is already registered as a sponsor. And the marketplace admin also has the feature to give out the initial sponsor reference ID. So you'll have to enter your first name, last name, sponsor ID. Then you'll be setting up the sign-in information like your email, password, and confirm password. And then you'll have to tap here on the create an account to create an account as a sponsor. So let's check that, and let me fill some details here. And I'll just choose my address as well, my email. Let's set up the password, and thereafter I'll just choose the confirm order, confirm password here. And here I'll have to enter the sponsor reference ID, so I'll be using it of the admin itself. So within the admin configuration here for the multi-level marketing, this is the initial configuration. Basically, I just wanted to show you the multi-level marketing section here, within which the admin has the sponsor ID. So let me copy that up, and the rest of this feature would be shown to you at the end of this particular video. So let's hop back to the front end, and I'll enter this the sponsor reference ID. And lastly, we just tap here on the create an account button. Also kindly note that without the sponsor ID, you won't be able to create your account. So the sponsor ID is mandatory to provide, which you will get if someone is referring you. And after you have registered yourself, you will get your own sponsor ID, which can then be used to register other people's under your name there. Now let's see the rest of the flow of this particular plugin. So I'll just take you through the sponsor account panel, and lastly we'll be checking the admin panel for the MLM. What different options are there, and we'll also be seeing how we can configure this particular plugin for making use within our Magento 2 web store. So now let me take you to the sponsors account panel, and you can now see that we're logged into our sponsor account here. And here we have the customer account panel, and here we have the approval pending. Now after the admin has approved it, we'll be able to see the complete account options for the for this particular sponsor that has just created his account. So for that, let's first approve it, and then we'll be checking the rest of the options there. So here I'll just in the admin for the MLM, I'll be basically choosing the sponsor here, and I'll be choosing the status as approval. And now let's hop onto the storefront, and now let's refresh this page for the sponsor. So now you can see that we have the sponsor dashboard, sponsor ads, wallet, genealogy tree, referral link, and the payment method. Now this particular sponsor can create a referral link. For that, he'll have to tap here on the referral link, and that brings up this section here uh, with the referral ID of this particular what we say as the sponsor, and he can add up to 2 customers under his genealogy tree. So if I go now to the genealogy tree here, we'll have a you, like me itself, and after 2 have been added, then those would be displayed under this itself. Now to just give you a broader view for that, here's the genealogy tree. As you can see, James Smith, Michael Smith. So each sponsor has 2 sub-sponsors there, and each of these sub-sponsors can access the referral code from the main one, and similarly they can pass that on to add to number of sponsors and under their own account panel. Now let's go back to the section here, and first of all, we have the sponsor dashboard here. Let's go through the options that this sponsor has within the same. So here, as you can see, the complete sponsor dashboard is visible along with the data there. So we have around 3, 4, 5, 6 options here. Dashboard just gives an overview for the sales earning, new joining earnings, total businesses, level bonus earnings, current month earnings. Apart from that, the sponsor can check the sales statistics as well. He can see the downline members as well under his genealogy tree, and the sponsor right now is having a starter level badge, and to become a diamond member he'll have to earn $1,000 first, and only after that his level would be leveled up. Now on the dashboard, we have the sponsor section wherein this sponsor has his own sponsor ID and can share to 2 more people to get them under himself. And here you can see that the referred sponsor ID for this sponsor, that account that we have just created, for that we had chosen the what we say as the sponsor ID, and that ID was this one that we had chosen, and this is the name of the customer who used it. Now coming to the sponsor ads, here you'll be able to see the complete list of ads that has been created by the sponsors. Here the sponsor can search the ads created by entering their name and tapping the submit button to filter it out. Apart from that, he can see the complete list of products with their name, images, and the HTML code as well, as you can see here. And to preview the sponsor ads, he can tap here on the preview button, and that brings up this particular panel preview section wherein we have the product name and the image. So you'll have to tap here on the product one. For example, if I tap on that, we'll actually be taken to the actual product one within the web store itself. Now let's go back to this same section. So here you have seen the sponsor answer there. You can check their preview as well. Now coming to the wallet here, the sponsors can find the complete details of their wallet. So here you can see the current month balance. Right now it's the first time that I've opened it, so it's showing 0. From here we can also request for the payments. We can check the total business earnings, requested amount which is right now pending. So if you request for the payment, you will have to tap here on the request for payment button, and that would take you to the payment request section, and here you'll have that particular amount, and here you will be choosing the requested amount that you want to get, and then just type in the description and tap here on the submit button to submit your payment request. And here under the wallet, you'll also be able to filter out the data using the date from and to values and tapping on the view button. Now coming to the genealogy tree, all right. Let me give you an example for this in the other one. So here's the genealogy tree for a sponsor when he has added, as you can see, many of these other sponsors under his own account. So that was about the genealogy tree, and we'll already check the referral link. So from here we'll find this particular vendors or the sponsors referral ID, and he can share this referral ID on the email, or he can create a shareable link, or we can copy the code. All right, so if I copy the code here as an example, and if I paste it, then it would be the text as you can see right now. Now we can also create a shareable link by tapping here on the shareable link. So here we have the share options. Here is the link that we have created. Copy this link, tap OK, and send it to the respective user to whom you want to send it to, and ask him to get registered as a sponsor using this particular referral link. You can also share on email by tapping here on the email button, and then you'll have to enter the details like your the respective receiver's email address, the subject, and within the body you can enter the data along with the links as well. Tap save, and the email would be sent out, or the referral link would be sent out to that respective email's customer or the users who now would after that become a sponsor. And lastly, we have the payment method section under this account panel, wherein we have the payment methods that can be chosen. So here we have the bank transfer, cash on delivery, and the check-in money order. So whichever one you want, you can choose it up and tap here on the save button to save your particular payment method. So this was about the section that we have for the vendors under the or the sponsors under the own account panel. After they have registered themselves as a sponsor using the sponsor ID, they also have their own sponsor ID that they can share, and up to 2 people can be added under each of the sponsor there. And we have shown you the what we say, the genealogy tree as well. Now let's do one thing. Now let's hop on to the admin backend panel, but before that let me show you the sponsor dashboard once again. So actually here you can see that this is how it appears after the data is there. So now let's hop onto the admin backend panel. So after the successful installation of this particular plugin within your Magento 2 web store, you will find the MLM option on the side panel here, and under that you'll have the commission, sponsor list, genealogy tree, payout, manage member level, and the MLM configuration. So let's go to the MLM configuration first. So here under the web pull block on the configuration page, you'll find the MLM marketing option. So to enable the multi-level marketing, you'll have to enable this option by choosing a yes. Otherwise, to disable, let's choose a no for that. Then you'll have to set up the sponsor reference CMS. Now any of the pages can be chosen here for this sponsor reference CMS, and this would be visible at the storefront on the registration page for the sponsors, where they have to enter the sponsor ID. On the right hand side there's see more link. So if you choose any of the pages here, tapping that see more would take that particular user who wants to become a sponsor to the respective page that you have selected here. Then minimum amount requested by sponsor. So this is the amount that can be requested by a sponsor to the admin. So this is the minimum one. And apart from that, you'll have, or the sponsor will have to, or the admin basically will have to mention the minimum amount for the membership level eligibility. So to be in the diamond member eligibility, the amount should be this. Now this is the admin's sponsor ID. Admin can share it with the users, and he can add 2 different users under his own account there. Coming to the sponsor sales commission settings, here the admin will have to set up a sponsor commission percent according to his choice. So you can set the value between 0 and 100, and that would be the commission for the MLM sales that have been done. Then we have the commission remaining option. So here according to the levels you can set up the commission, and you can see that we have set up the levels as 1, 2 and 3 commission we have set. We can delete this commission remaining as well, and apart from that you can also add more levels to this as well. So if commission allocation for any level is not specified, then it will be treated as 0, and the sponsors will with that level will receive no commission on the referred product sale. Coming to the sponsor joining amount settings, here you can choose to enable this option for setting up the joining amount for the sponsors. If chosen as yes, that the sponsors need to make a total amount on joining a lot as this. They'll have to also check this commission for the sponsor joining. Here you can enter a value between 0 and 100, and then comes the commission rating. Here you'll be able to set up the commission according to the levels. Coming to the sponsor level commission settings, here you can enable the level commission as well. So each of the users who have become the sponsors can set the commission level for their users under them, with the for the two users that would come under them. And he can set up the commission on the level up. So whenever you're leveling up, what should be the commission level, you can choose the commission remaining percentage by setting up the different levels and the commissions for each of them as well. And if I scroll down, then we have the referral sponsor code format. So this is the referral sponsor code format that can be set up and visible to the admin and to the marketplace, or the to the sponsors of the marketplace there. So here you can see that we have the code length, the complete length of the code. It can be between 10 and 30. You can choose the code format as alphabetic, numeric, or alphanumeric. We had seen the alphabetical there in a while before. Then we have the code prefix and the suffix that you want to add to the particular code, and you can choose dash every character or not between each character. If you want a dash, you can choose that up. If no, if you set this as empty, then there will be no separation between the alphabetic or the numeric, all the alphanumeric codes. And here you can see the payment options or the active payment methods available to the sponsors. So here we have the bank transfer, cash on delivery, check and money order. So you can choose more as well. And lastly, we have the referral email. So here we have to set up the referral email, the sender of the email, and then the content of the same. And lastly, you'll have to tap on this save configuration button to save the initial configurations for this particular plugin. You can also check the user guide and the live demo for getting a much better perspective of how it works. And if you want, you can also get back to us at support@webkul.com for a clearer picture on the working, and you can also provide us with your needs there. Now let's go through the rest of the options. So let's go to the commission first. So here on the commission, you can see the complete list of earning type, description, date, and commission for the sponsors. And you have a delete option to delete any of the commissions. So here you can see that the earning type is joining, level bonus, and joining. Then we have the commission for each and the description as well. For example, new member joining, surplus amount joining, and sponsor one level up from starter to level to basic level, surplus amount. So that's how we can check the commission levels as well. Now coming to the sponsor list, here the admin can check the complete list of sponsors. So here we have Peter Doe. He's the member at a starter level. Here you can see another one. He's on a starter plus other level. Let's see that as well. Just give me a second. So here's it at the starter plus level. And here we have the downline members. So the number of members under each of the sponsors. This has 2, this has 3. The total business that has been made. Here you can see it is $25. Let's go back. And similarly, you can check the sponsor balance, the status, the sponsor balance here, the status, enable, disable, and you have web details option under the actions column to check that particular sponsors details, as you can see. And here you can access the downline members and the sponsor details. So if I go to the sponsor details, here we have the business statistics of this particular sponsor, his current month and the lifetime sales earning, joining earning, and the membership bonus, his membership level. You can change the membership level from here, the current business balance for the same, And from here, the admin can pay to the sponsor by entering the amount to pay, setting up the comments, and tapping on the pay to sponsor button. Same goes for the comment and the set membership level as well. And here under the download members, the admin can check the download members of this particular sponsor. And now let's go to the genealogy tree. So we've gone through it already in the on the seller front as well. So this is the genealogy. So downline members for you is James Smith and Michael Smith. For James Smith it is Peter Doe. For Michael Smith it's Maria Garcia and Robert Smith. So for each we have only two. Okay. Now coming to the payout section, from here the admin can make a payout to the sponsors, and he'll have to basically check the details here. So from here the admin can see the name of the member, the amount that he has requested, the description for the same, the transaction ID, and the actions column as well. Now coming to the manage member level section, here you will be able to add multiple different levels, and from the drop down you can delete any of the created ones. You can edit any one of the created ones there. So here you can see the starter level, starter plus other level, the maximum business, the bonus amount for that. If someone does $200, he'll have the bonus amount as $5, and the member count for each. So if I tap here on the add level button, we'll be able to create a new level by entering the info. So we can set up the level name, the maximum business amount that should be there, the bonus that he would receive on the maximum business amount, the priority, and from here the admin can choose the badge image from his gallery as well. If I go back, let me show you the one that we have already created, member level. And if I tap here in the edit, okay, let me go to the other one that has 12 sub theirs. So I'll just tap here on the back button, and here on the member level section. So let me go back once again, and now if I scroll down and edit this one, the starter level 100 business. So you can see the level name is starter level, the maximum business amount $100, bonus is I've set it as 0, the priority for the same, the badge image is also visible here as you can see. Now lastly we have the MLM configuration that we've already gone through there. And yes, that was much about the plugin itself. And if you found it helpful, then do give this particular video a hands off. And if you have any questions, queries, or suggestions, then kindly reach back to us at support@webquill.com, raise a ticket at webquill.ubdesk.com, contact us through www.webquill.com/contacts. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.